I welcome Mphumuzi Sukati to come and deliver his remarks.
We all know very well the burden of malnutrition that the world is faced with. I think my fellow panelists, the doctor has alluded to the statistics that the malnutrition figures are continuing to be stubborn, and they are just not going away despite all the interventions that are being tried all over the world. So, as FAO, we are welcoming such big forums to deliberate on coming up with new strategies, renewing our efforts in eliminating this problem that is just not willing to go away. So as FAO, we really appreciate to see such a large number of brains coming together from research, from extension work, from all over the works that on nutrition, to come up and deliberate on finding out common strategies to eradicate the problem of malnutrition. As the statistics have shown, it has been mentioned by my fellow panelists. So FAO is really promoting the multi-stakeholder approach because malnutrition causes are multifactorial. It's not that you can pinpoint that it's caused by this and that. In fact, once the symptoms of malnutrition start to show, it's already at the higher level of the problem. So there are so many underlying causes that are involved. They could be, policy causes, causes to do with production, empowering of women, value chains. There are so many underlying causes. So because of the nature of the causes and the linkages, then the solution calls for multi-stakeholder approaches to finding the solution. So FAO work is really promoting this multi-sectorial collaboration and bringing together of stakeholders in order to fight this problem, including education and research, which is really, really critical, so that we promote evidence and try to find scientific solutions to this problem. FAO, RAF, the region of Africa, is working in African countries, and of course we support a lot of nutrition work that is going on in Africa, and we are really guided again by the Agenda 2063. We are also guided by the Malabo Declaration of the African Union, which we support. We know very well that the Malabo came up with very robust targets that needs to be met in 2025. Such targets include reducing the level of stunting to less than 10% and reducing the level of underweight in children to less than 5%. So we know very well we are in 2018, we are only 7 years away from 2025. So the question is, are we going to be able to support the African region achieve these targets? And of course, the global targets of the Sustainable Development Goals, especially the SDG 1, 2, and 3, are really critical. They are the underlying guiding policies of our work. And then aligning all these global initiatives to regional, continental initiatives is important so that we deliver as one. So I will also again zero in on the importance of multi-stakeholder approaches and working together as teams to fight the problems of malnutrition. We know very well that malnutrition is coming in many forms now. We are not only fighting undernutrition, but we are also fighting overnutrition. So we are faced with problems of the triple burden of underweight, overweight, micronutrients deficiencies. They can coexist in the same country. They can even coexist in the same household. So we need to be scratching our head into finding out what are the causes of these. The coexistence of these two extreme, if you can look at extreme forms of malnutrition. So what are the drivers of these? We know very well that one of the key drivers in the food systems is population growth and urbanization. We know very well that statistics are saying that by 2050, there will be 10 billion people in the world. And there will be, estimates are saying that cereal production will have to increase by 230% from what is happening today. So these are big shocks in the food markets, and we need to be thinking about what will be the malnutrition situation, what can we do as experts to contribute to eliminating the problem and making sure that by 2050, by 2063, by 2030, the world is better than what it is today. So as FAO, we will also re-emphasize the importance of working as teams, and we are really honored to be part of this, and we wish everyone very fruitful deliberations, and thank you very much.